Hello, dear friend. Welcome to Tarot Plus. Let's jump right into our daily tarot reading. First off, we will see the known energies for who we are reading for and the hidden energies of who we are reading for. So, known energies. You are a person who is very stable, very secure, but you want to bring a little bit more fun and excitement into your life because you worked very hard to get to this secure place. Like you've built up a solid foundation. You followed the plans that you made to get to where you are, but now you want to branch out a little bit. The hidden energies. You may be looking for a really interesting sparring partner. Somebody who's going to challenge you, who is going to ignite some of the passions inside of you that you didn't know were there, so that you can see things a little bit differently. And I'm not talking about a romantic relationship, although this could be a romantic relationship, but it's bigger than that because you're very intellectual and very stable. You're not looking for some light-hearted fly-by-night type of friend. You're looking for somebody that you would consider to be an equal, but not just an equal, somebody that is going to maybe teach you something new, but it would be an equal exchange. You would teach them something new. So it would be this beautiful synergy, this beautiful friendship and partnership between you. So those are the energies that we're looking at today. If that speaks to you, hang around, see what the tarot reading actually tells you. And if that doesn't speak to you, then perhaps just come back another day and there may be something that taps into your own energies that you feel. So I'm going to lay out some cards and then we're going to get into the reading. Okay, so let's see what kind of trajectory you are on right now. If you look at the cards, you'll see they're laid out in an infinity symbol design. So this represents all the different circles of life, the track, the branches that you're on. And we can all be at different spots at different times. There can be some overlapping. There could be some going back to revisit something. But this is basically what's happening right now and what's coming up for you. So this card right here represents you. This is your core right now. And what's going on with you and where you're leading to, where you've just, think of this as your back foot. This is your core and this is your front foot. So on your back foot, what's been going on is you've been thinking about manifesting something in your life. You're not quite sure what it is that you want. And the thing that is not interfering, but right now where you're at is you're examining yourself more than you're examining the outside world. And you are working actively on trying to become your true, authentic self. You're tired of wearing masks, trying to fit in with everybody else, trying to, you don't like being pigeonholed. You are evolving so much, and you're evolving into what you always were, which is sounds like it's kind of backwards, but it's not. You've been living your life according to what other people say you should be doing, how you should be feeling, how you should be acting, how you should speak, how you should portray yourself. That's what you're questioning right now. And you've been trying to get rid of your own masks so that you can be your true, authentic self. And this is a really good thing in today's society because there's so many phonies that, and you can spot a phony as soon as you walk up to them or as soon as you come into their energy field. So you've been thinking about manifesting, but you're not quite sure what it is you want to manifest into your life. But because your back foot is in with the magician is reversed. So you may have been tricking yourself somehow into believing one thing or another. So there may be a slightly trickster type of energy that you are trying to filter out of yourself, and it's working because where you're heading is the true portrayal of who you are. You're growing so much, it's like the sun and the water and the rain are falling down on you personally, the seed that you have planted within yourself to grow into something truly magnificent, like beautiful, because you're stepping into the sun card. You are surrounded here by major cards, because up here is the High Priestess, and that is in your strength position. What you've been doing, it showed up reverse, so it means you've been listening to that inner voice quietly within yourself, which is why you decided to go on this journey of self-discovery and decided that you did not want to wear masks anymore. This is your strength. You are listening to your High Priestess. You're listening to your soul. You're listening to your higher self. But you may not be taking like big actions to the outside world right now, which is also why the magician is showing up a little bit reverse. It's showing up reverse because that energy is in your field, but you are not displaying it to the outside world yet because you're afraid of being a trickster. You are afraid of being fraudulent because you've been on this journey of self-discovery, becoming your true authentic self, and now you're ready to really step into that energy. So this is really good because you have got the sun which is life itself, life force. You're stepping into that life force to be true to yourself. The thing to focus on, this is the advice card of what to focus on right now. Focus on not the past, focus on the future, and look out beyond the boundaries that you would normally stay within. Look at the bigger picture. Pretend that you are in the International Space Station looking down on planet Earth, and you're seeing the whole thing, because right now the entire world is at your fingertips. The potential for what you can do as you do adopt this manifestation and bring the sun into your life more aggressively, like that Mars energy into your life, your authentic self without the masks, you're going to be free. You're going to free yourself, and it's going to make you feel free. So the restrictions are going to be gone that you may have put on yourself. And that goes back to the energy of what we opened with. The known energy is you want to bring a little bit more fun into your life. And you do want to find that part of you. It doesn't have to be another person. That could just be the other part of you that you are bringing in, something that energy that is like you're your own sparring partner. You are challenging yourself to break through boundaries and restrictions that you may have put on yourself. So this energy is definitely encouraging you to keep going the way you're going. Like this is the trajectory that you're on. This is where you're going. The thing that will help you is to the thing you have, let me just think here for a minute. Okay, the thing that will help you the most, the blessing that you have been given, is you're being very careful about the way you communicate with yourself, the way you allow others to communicate with you. So rather than being negative, you have intentionally brought in the positive self-talk. And that is a really good thing. The Page of Swords is what will help you to continue with this new way of communicating, which is part of now not wearing any masks. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords is inviting you to continue to look at things from a different perspective, a different angle, and continue finding that truth that is within you. Try new ways of talking to other people. Speak your truth. That is what will help you the most during this part of your journey. And this is a really good thing, the way that you you're actually manifesting so much within yourself, and the way you speak to yourself, and how you are bringing that life force energy back into your life. Okay, the challenge that you may come up against as you proceed on these steps here is you may have a hard time finding other people that feel the same way as you do. You may have a hard time connecting with what is of value to you, because to you and other people in your life, because your values are different and they have changed, they have grown and evolved, whereas other people may not have kept up with that with themselves. So you may have a hard time connecting with people that are following a similar path, or have similar goals, or have mapped out similar travels for themselves. You might have a hard time finding people that have that same type of a floor plan for themselves. That's what I was looking for. Blueprint. That's what. Okay. You may have a hard time finding people of that same type of energy. The thing that will help you to handle that is let go of that type of emotional baggage. Let it fall away, even though it's hard and you might end up feeling lonely for a little while. Just remember that you are connected to the collective in the entire world. There are people out there that are doing the same thing as you are. You just may not run into them personally. But don't consider that to be a loss. Consider that to be a gain, because they would be the ones that would drag you down or slow you down. So if you don't feel that emotional connection and that valuable connection to individuals, try and move on without it, because you have stepped into a whole new energy. And if their energies aren't matching your energies, it's not going to help you to grow. So the thing to keep in mind as you look back at this entire spread is you are on the verge of a brand new journey, because you've evolved so much that you are entering a new phase. You're coming on a new branch, you're getting on a new track, you're creating a new blueprint. All of that is happening behind the scenes that you may or may not be aware of. So this new journey that you are coming upon, this new blueprint or this new energy, may throw you off balance a little bit. And the card that will help you to balance out is this one, the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is actually the card that we started with. This is a unique deck. It combines different cards together to get your brain to think outside the box a little bit. So this Four of Pentacles, this one is very tight, restricted, controlled, maybe even afraid. But then if you balance it out with the other side, that's part of your balance card now, is have fun. Even though you are very stable, very secure, very, if you had 4 feet, you would have all 4 feet on the ground. You're not going to be easily uprooted by this challenge that you may have, where it may cause some friends to disappear. It may rock your emotions a little bit, but just keep in mind, as we said for this entire reading, you are really on the verge of starting something new, because as you're figuring out which masks you're getting rid of and which part of you is authentic, that is all being supported by the universe. And you can see here the infinity symbol within the Sun card. This is all part of what is meant for you. This is all a very karmic path that you're on, and you are actually healing parts of yourself that have been stuck in the past. So keep in mind to look at that bigger picture when you go through these tougher times where you may end up losing friends. And in the end, the hidden energies are going to come more to the surface, so that you will either find that sparring energy within yourself, or you will find literally a person that is on that same energy as you are, either in person or online or somewhere else at work, anywhere. It's going to happen because the universe is with you on this as you travel through your journey of life and on your own infinity loop, infinity symbol of the circles of life, because the circles never end. You know, you're always on this path, and as you uncover more truths about yourself, which is part of a blessing here. These are the blessing cards, the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. This could very well be the introduction to that new path that you're getting ready to enter, because it is going to reveal to you more truths about yourself and who you are deep down inside. And that's where the Page of Swords is inviting you to go. So this is really beautiful. You're on a really good, this is a really good spread, and you've done a lot of hard work. Continue to listen to your inner voice. Find that balance. Listen to your higher self. Develop practices or rituals or simple everyday things where you speak to your soul, where you speak to your higher self. And as you do that, the masks will just be removed and you will be your true authentic self. So this is fabulous. This is great. Okay, so enjoy your journey. Get ready for this new path, this new branch that you're walking towards, and soak in the beautiful, beautiful energies that the universe is offering to you, so that you can proceed with this desire to be true to yourself. So hopefully that is speaking to you, to your energies, and helps you as you go through this journey of life. We are here to have experiences, and you are experiencing something beautiful right now. So that is our reading for today. And I invite you to come back to another reading sometime soon, and we will see what the cards have to say to us then. So I wish you a wonderful day, and we will see you again. Bye for now.